Yo, 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 Jared James 4 here, just bringing you some tips on playing Demon. So
Human
the
hands now
game
hold a
starts
fragment of the
already
map. Why do these
it's a little
humans
into the
still
game.
have
Right there I was just
hands?
scanning the map because they have a Pablo. So with Pablo, if the Pablo is one of those guys that wants to hop in a car right away and rush the map, you can actually see the car moving on the map. So if there's ever a Pablo, it's not a bad idea to like watch the map a little, so if you see a car moving, that way it gives away their location. So generally at the start of the game, as soon as you hit threat level 2, I'll put one into traps. That way, if they do hit traps, especially if you're like on one of your objectives and you're already trapping it, that way when they do hit your traps, their fear goes up. Because one thing that'll really help get you levels early game is by scaring them and then possessing them. Just by possessing them, you're getting 300 threat level points, which is basically like trapping one supply crate is going to give you 100. So it's like trapping 3 supply crates. So having the traps give them a little extra fear will help you fear them and then possess them. Even if you don't do anything with the possession, you can literally just hop in and then hop out. It'll really help. And then here's where I finally find them, and I'm like, thank God, because this map can be a pain sometimes to find them. I usually just go to dead end first or something. Sometimes I forget. One annoying thing about this map, like I say, is the infernal energy orbs are kind of spaced out. Here, now that I found them, I'm just gonna trap the area around them. Now the seeds are just trapped, it's turning on his light. I'll kind of go over how I counter that in the match. But yeah, as soon as you see them, you'll want to trap the area around them, especially because I'm trying to fear them up so I can possess them to get those points. You possess yeah, so here you'll just see them trapping. Just in case the others come by, they run into some traps. It's also kind of hard early game to manage your energy because of the session cost. Usually your skill tree for Warlord, like at level 2 you're going to want to go 1 into traps. At level 3 is basic. At level 4 you sit on it. At level 5 you put 1 in elite basic. At level 6 is possession. Threat level 7 will be basic, threat level 8 will be possession, and then threat level 9 you want to sit on it. And then at threat level 10 you can get your possession and boss at the same time if you sit on that point. You can't get either of them at threat level 9, they both unlock at level 10. So you gotta wait. And yeah, you can see I'm just trapping, and then here I'm struggling for energy. I realize I trap a bit too much. And I see this legendary crate, and I'm like, ah, shit. Don't even have the energy for it. And this is where you see my issue with this map, right? I've been doing, I've been doing some shit. Probably gonna trap the crate right there. My bad. 300 points.
The living have discovered another fragment of their precious map. Bleed them dry!
Yeah, they'll either just see me leveling up my skill tree the way I explained. If you don't want to put the 1 into traps, you just have an extra 1 in basic. And yeah, and then like I say, the energy's kind of all over the fucking place on this map. So I'm just looking for energy. I don't really have the energy to spawn and possess them.
Sugar is making my teeth tingle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this ended up. This was either a trio or a team.
You can kill me!
I'm not quite sure. They're definitely the support ashes, they're weak links, that's much I do know. Yeah, I mean, here I'm in good shape. I'm already threat level 9. They don't have all the map pieces. The team comp is slightly problematic, but the fact that there's 2 supports is helpful. But you'll see here, I just have to go to the ends of the earth just to get some energy, so I'm able to interact with them. Another legendary crate I find. Yeah, and then just more searching for energy because the orbs, like, look at how far apart the orbs are on this map. The other map is just not like this at all. And here I'm at threat level 10, so I'm like, alright, the party starts now. I can actually play. Me struggling to get parallel. 5 times, so I'm not getting in the way. I ended up kind of putting in a bad spot. Ed was doing a good job of dodging, and then in retrospect right here, I should have just went after that second rash as soon as he came. But yeah, that decision on his. And then you see the flashlight over there. Not really a big deal. I was kind of just laughing at it. Because, I mean, as soon as I see that shit, I'm gonna headlight toggle back. I don't mind it.
The mortals will seal the breach if they are not stopped.
But yeah, I was like, as soon as I have the upper hand, Kelly was just like trapped already by like a million AI. Crazy AI, just crazy ads running around. It really helped. Shape, I tried to go upstairs. This guy's in the house. He's dying. Kind of waits a little. He does revive. Oh, actually,
You're gonna be fine.
And then right there, I probably should have stopped that revive with that hit, but you know, the game dealing with that sometimes. A lot of the times when they're reviving someone, sometimes you just swing over top of their head. And then the eternal search for energy on this map. You can do a lot of work, and then once you broke, man, good luck if you don't have that jump scare ready. Gotta search high and low for energy. I probably, I wanted him since he was flashlight clicking. I wanted to get him down and then But yeah, you'll notice one thing in my gameplay is that I spend very little time flipping cars, and you know, I still win. It's crazy, huh? It is okay to flip cars, like every now and then, if there's only like one car by them. Go ahead and flip it. I wouldn't suggest spending the first 5 minutes of your game just flipping cars. It's not gonna make that much difference. Especially if it's like if it's one of the teams that's gonna do the car rush strat where they all get cars right away and drive over, like you're not gonna be able to flip the cars they have. Like later maybe you can, but you know what I mean? There's no point in spending the first 5 minutes flipping the cars because they're not already in cars. And times where it is the car rush strat, you're not going to be able to flip the cars that they get in, because they get in them before you find them, and they're already going to have the cars. So you'll just be flipping the cars while you're actively on them, which you can do anyways, you know what I mean? It's better just to get to like threat level 3 and then start trying to find them. Like, you want to get your basic portals at least. With your basic portals, you can also level as you move. So like, the first skill point is trap 2, and then you put in 1 basic and 3. And then you can go from area to area, trapping a little bit whenever your energy gets full, or just spending a basic portal, because you get like 60 levels for the basic portal. So it just gets your threat level up a little bit as you move. And then, yeah, same one once you get a little out randomly.
Come on!
She had a lot of ammo there. I looked at her ammo and I was like, alright, she's gonna be ammo for everyone. Or she's gonna have ammo for the rest of the game. But the nice thing is, it's just a blunderbuss. It's a common one. Like, it does a lot of damage, but it's kind of slow against a warlord. So then I'm just gonna kind of pay attention to the head's ammo. And yeah, the thing for early game is, don't worry too much about the hunters just like lighting you up, because they're gonna light you up early game. Your shit's gonna die. See, so when I come to this objective, I don't trap anything, because when Ed gets to this objective, he's gonna use his flashlight skill, and he's just gonna deactivate all the traps. So instead of trapping, I just put the proxy portals there. That way when they get there, there's still stuff for me to use. But you don't want to use
The humans have discovered the book's lost pages. They were lost
you don't want
for a
to
reason.
put traps, though, if there's an Ed
Kill
on the
them.
objective until after you see him use his flashlight I don't know if he got all of them even, he has the light on. So it's just kind of a waste of energy to put traps and disarm him. Just let him use his thing, and once you see him use it, start setting traps. And at the beginning of this objective, I just want to throw Henrietta down, put an army with her, use the buff all at the same time. The buff is important when you're dropping Henrietta, because you don't want them to just lock into iframes while you're in Henrietta. And then you can see it all done. Trap. You always want to set the traps that way as they're moving around the objective. Hopefully they run into it. Dodging back. And then you just want to possess as soon as you spawn. And then let my arm guard right around here. If there's any AI you want to pay attention to the AI. If you have AI around rather than spawning a AI. You also want to have enough first 15 objectives.
There is no killing anyone assassin.
This is just a case of and for everyone that thinks that hunters should be able to drop their guns, yes, they should be able to just drop their guns. And then here I am a dickhead because it's actually taller than me, so I wanted to just go to the end of this objective to head back to good times. And then at this point in the game, like,
you let this happen.
definitely don't be getting frustrated because they're gonna finish the next objective probably, right? But I can already tell in this game that these guys aren't going to be able to defend the book properly. The main thing is Kelly's got kind of a slow weapon. The Ed has a good weapon, but he's running low on ammo. And so here, after getting banished, you get to make a choice of whether you want to go to your objective to set up, or you want to go harass them where they just finished. And then same concept of this objective. I'm not going to trap because Ed's just going to come there and disarm the traps. So I'll wait for him to use his flashlight and then I'll set traps after that. But I just kind of want to put the proxies down, that way I have the army for when they get there. It's like a difference of, you know, if you were to spawn 2 portals there, that's most of your energy, and now both your portals on cooldown. But if you set up that proxy far enough ahead of time, your portal will be back, so you'll have 2 portals available to play. So you could even drop 3 out if you really wanted to. But you could just have the 2 portals come out, the 1 proxy and then 1 of yours. And there I'm just kind of getting some threat level points as I move, because I'm like, I'm not going to get them to them for a while. I'm full energy. Probably not going to try and possess a solo elite anyways. The main reason why you don't want to possess a solo elite is it'll just dodge it, and right there I kind of fucked up. I was trying to see if that AI was alive, but it was dead. The AI sometimes when you're coming into the screen, the dead ones will still look like they're alive, and then you get but yeah, I kind of screwed that up, didn't get to stall them at all, but at least I got my proxies out at the objective. And I actually had showed the build before I started the game, but the game ended up taking so long that the first part of the video was cut out. But yeah, I was a little slow getting to here, but I ended up getting there right there. So got the proxies, the 1 proxy, the 1 elite proxy. I dropped the basic portal, so there's 2 portals out, and an elite, and then I dropped guard on everyone. It's important to use if you have the boss right at the start of the objective, just because, and with my build, I'm running all gates of hell boss, so it's possible I can even get an objective. Yeah, the main thing is that you have to use her right at the start of the I could have got a free kill there. They actually make it quite far here. They use they end up using like 5 bullets right here, so it's just like all gravy. Don't worry too much about winning on objectives. Just always keep trying to drain their resources. These 2 will show you these are definitely the best 2 players on the team. Kelly wasn't bad, she got from her dodges. Support Ash was just doing, I don't know, maybe they didn't put me even popular. My guess is there's another. Sometimes, I mean, here getting him down always because I technically right there, kind of down but at the very least, like, that's 2 colas. They're not gonna have 2 colas. They had to use more than 2 colas, so I think they use 4 colas. Like, alright, 4 colas, they don't have to book. So, I mean, especially with Warlord right now, like,
find them.
if the team doesn't know how to play the book properly, you're probably gonna break it. Especially if they don't have the damage.
We have lost control of the dagger and lost pages of the Necronomicon. The Dark Ones must not
So then
fall.
here, I'm gonna put proxies where I figure they're gonna show up. I'm gonna put them in a spot where, like, they'll trigger them when they show up. Well, they hopefully trigger them when they show up. That way, again, it's the same thing as the objectives. They get there, they hit the proxy, shit comes out, you have your portals back from cooldown, so you still have your 2 basics. You can drop the 1 and kind of create a little chaos. You could drop Henrietta right when they get there, but it's a little bit risky. Like, if you don't stall them enough, you're not going to have her back from the start of the book. And if you don't have her from the start of the book, then you're not going to have her from the end of the book. So it all, like, doesn't even, end up mattering. If you wanted to play it that way, like maybe if you're doing a different build without Gates of Hell boss, then I definitely suggest dropping her right when they get there, because you're only gonna have 1 boss in the book anyways. So like, if you get her back in the book, I'm still kind of undecided on what I think this build is. Right there, I'm just puking on the and then here, proxies down, and try and pressure them. That way, when they get there, I'll have like nation guarding and also pressure them. Always remember to set traps. The traps are also used to fight around, like into the trap. If you're trying to hit them and they might hit the trap, not only does it take damage from the trap that they hit, but it's also basically a free kill. So sometimes, like, someone will be running away to heal, and they'll run back into the trap, take damage from it, and then you can die. But yeah, as far as,
making holes in these things.
I probably could have stopped that from happening, but like at this point in the game, I don't think I was really at all. I was just like, I wasn't scared before. I just keep draining resources as much as I can. I wasn't worried about winning right here. I was just drain resources as much as possible, and
Tell Kelly I said thanks for the buck.
I mean, this team, maybe if the support Ash had been like an Annie, it might have gone a little better. But I don't really know how it is.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
And you just see him constantly pressuring them. Make sure, even if there's AI by someone like right there, but she's too far. And you don't always have to spawn a portal, sometimes you can just grab the AI. I think he dies.
Tell me how. What happened? Come on, don't die on me yet.
Right there, I really fucked up myself. How do you think I'd kill him? Yeah, he jumped way up. Right here, I don't know what the problem was here or something. Kind of just a fail on my part. You know, I'll see what's not hitting on me. Storm is coming. They gotta go for. And I think I'm just going straight for. Well, then I'm like, oh, I think I can get her. She gets the fire lit, but I'm able to possess her. Before her fear goes low.
If I attacked anyone,
And I mean, honestly, at that point, I don't even really need to possess these guys for the threat level point. I was just kind of doing it, I guess. Because I'm already maxed on everything. Try and create a little chaos at the start of the I used to like the proxies behind the get out the start. But a really good team is the 99 to check those proxies. So then try and possess a lot of the AIs that come just so you can. I don't want all your portals to be on cool. Portals are really in bad shape right
There is no Kelly anymore!
And then there's a hunter that doesn't know how to drop.
What happened?
And surprisingly, I mean, they're pretty good at actually freeing each other. Yeah, it's okay. As soon as I see that, I was like, definitely my guy. They definitely gonna have the hammer. Because definitely with 2 hunters, sometimes if the hunters are really good and they're stocked in ammo, they might just be able to pull it off and kill everything. But Ed has a crossbow, and Kelly has
Destroy the Necronomicon, or we will slip into oblivion!
So yeah, I saw the proxy. And here I'm counting the hits. For a second there, I thought they were going to go really fast. I don't know what happened. I ended up getting like 8 hits, I think. There was to
nobody likes that face.
but if there were to be like a Hunter Ash, what you would want to do is right after the Henrietta play, you want to possess an elite first thing. Because right after that Henrietta play, the next thing that's where you get there's a Hunter Ash right after this, and then I just want to stand there because I'm headline toggle. Oh shit, this video's multi. But yeah, if there's a Hunter Ash, you want to possess an elite after the Henrietta because he's going to depossess the first basic he sees. So you want to try to limit him to 1 depossession at book. But alright, that's all I have to say.
Humanity's last
Peace out.
hope broken.